Hello, and welcome to Sub-Suburban Splendor. I'm Jason, working with National Exterminating, getting ready to take you to take a look at this crawl space here. This is a really big house. I don't know, probably 3,000 plus square feet. And just right here, you can see the sprinkler system works. Big house, pretty wealthy neighborhood, so it's a little bit older, but really well kept on the outside, at least. We'll see what the underside looks like. Now this is actually kind of the backup entrance. There's about a half-size door on the other side. That's the main entrance to this crawl space. That's a nice luxury feature that a lot of houses don't have, but I really wish more did, just because it can be a pain in the rump trying to drag equipment from one end of the house to the other if you've only got one crawl space access. Here's my old moisture reading from last year, 9%. If this house is sticking with that, it's going to be in pretty decent shape. And 9% is really nice for this time of year. I've jumped up to 12%, which is still perfectly normal. Nothing wrong with that. So I believe this house is going to be in pretty good shape this year as well. My little graffiti tag there. If the owner so desires, I can just pop that door open and look and have proof that Jason was here. Now this half of the crawl is fairly low, but we do have the flexible ductwork that makes my life way easier than the hard stuff. Also got a lot of plumbing going on. That particular duct is still the old hard duct line. I guess they're just replacing pieces as they fail. Tells me that this house has been standing a while. Although it doesn't really look all that old from the outside. Like I said, they're doing a really good job keeping it up. Keeping it looking nice. Now this is fairly unusual. A pile of leaf litter here. Now, corner looks good. Gotta wonder where these leaves are blowing in from. Guess maybe where this vent doesn't quite meet the top of the hole. That vent's about the same. Maybe stuff's managing to blow in from there. It's not piled up to make a nest. It's not anything any animals brought in. But a quick pest control tip, you should keep the leaf litter away from your house. I know very few people enjoy raking leaves. But what I see a lot of the time is people will go out and rake their yard, but just kind of keep leaves piled up against the house, or maybe they've got a mulch bed they don't feel like raking out like they do the yard. Really, around the house is the first place you want to rake. because those leaves make a great harborage for roaches and ants and other unwelcome bugs. You don't want them deciding to build their house right next to yours, because they will invite themselves in pretty quickly. So, yeah, keep the leaves away from your house. I mean, in all honesty, keep the mulch beds at least a foot away from your house. You know, 9 times out of 10, if a customer's reporting a bad ant problem, wherever the ants are, I can pretty much guarantee there's a mulch bed on the outside wall right next to it. Maybe some people just think mulch looks nice. I don't know. I don't think it looks nice. Just chunks of shredded tree bark, usually, or shredded tires if you're in the eco frame of mind. But the purpose of mulch is to create a warm, moist environment for the roots of the plants that you want to grow, while denying sunlight to the plants that you don't want to grow. Problem is, it creates a warm, moist environment for insect life as well. So, you know, if I were emperor of the earth, I would probably decree no more mulch, but as a lowly exterminator, I can just plead with people to at least keep that mulch bed a foot away from the house. And put some nice river rock or pea gravel in there. Or just let the grass grow. Or just let whatever native plant that's around your place grow. Rather than having an unnaturally wonderful environment for ants and water bugs and that sort of creature. Yeah, there's not a whole lot going on in this house. It's looking really nice. As I'm going from the right side of the house to the left, it's getting much taller here in the crawl. Still got good looking corners. Still got leaf litter in all the corners. I don't know what's going on with that. Maybe at some point somebody had this opened up and the leaves managed to blow in. There's lots of different wildlife that will drag leaves and other junk down here to make a nest, but none of this is arranged like a nest. It's weird. Not really a whole lot to do about it. I guess no homeowner's going to want to come down here and sweep it up. I sure don't. Other than that, everything's looking good. Around this area, I can actually sit up on my heels here. This part of the crawl is pretty tall. I like that. Joists and girders are in good shape. Maybe on the camera it's picking up as a little bit gray, but the wood is actually still pretty bright, shiny yellow. You can see some water staining on the outside of the foundation here. Some water does intrude at some point. Gonna want to check this pipe. Make sure that water isn't intruding in the form of a leak. don't see anything. This area is fairly muddy, but there was quite a rain last night. Everything's still saturated outside. I would have no trouble believing this is the low point of the house and it's all just draining this way. And the best thing about that luxury feature, that dual entrance, is I don't have to go all the way back around to the other side of the house to get out. We've got this nice door right here. Need to see if I can get into that corner with this giant trunk line. Good gravy, how much air are you trying to push through this house? Here's the furnace, I guess. You can hear it going. Not a bad place for the furnace, right here by the crawl entrance. Whatever hapless HVAC guy has to come down here and fix it in case of malfunction. Doesn't have to crawl too far. Looks like somebody's been at this. Maybe a gas worker or something had to pull some of that insulation to get at some of these lines. Maybe a plumber, I don't know. But yeah, that insulation being gone and only a little bit here on the ground means somebody cut that out pretty deliberately. Alrighty, everybody. For this crawl, thank you very much for joining me. If you enjoy my content, please like, subscribe. Feel free to comment if you've got something on your mind. And please share with your friends. Help me grow the channel. Until next time, have a good day.